So how many countries, brother? Like
14. I did 14 in 8 months.
And what country has the most beautiful women that you saw outside of Brazil? Can't include Brazil
So
though.
you knew what I was gonna say.
Is there any like crazy incidents that you witnessed while you on your world tour?
I seen a chick get robbed. I seen some chicks get robbed. There's a place that I might not return to, like Zanzibar. I'll probably never go back to Zanzibar.
What's up, Lucky? Lucky be on that world tour. She tired too.
Yeah, we both was tired, bro.
Lucky, what's your favorite country out of all the countries?
Brazil.
In my opinion, all the cruises fast, but it's like the highest price, right? Like you're paying crazy prices, and they're gonna hit you for so much money, for sure. Yeah.
Got my man Travelversity in the building. What up, Travelversity?
It was good.
Fresh off an expat tour. It's not expat tour.
It's like kind of like just a move around tour.
You did 14 countries in 8 months.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. From
Like,
January to now. So.
Man, what's that feeling, man? Like is it draining? Is it?
So I say at first it was fun, you know what I'm saying? New countries, new environments, you know, but after a while it did get a little burnt out kind of feeling, you know, towards the end of it. So it's kind of a little bit of both. Like I like seeing new stuff, but at the same time, traveling so much, every 2 weeks you going somewhere new, you making intercontinental flights, a lot of times it can just become overwhelming. So a little bit of both, but I would do it again, but I need a break for now.
Okay, so that 14 countries, that brings your total count to how many countries?
I don't even know, like 23?
23 countries.
Yeah,
okay.
like 23. Yeah.
All right, so what was like the best one with the best experiences total? Like, can't wait to go back to this one.
Outside of here?
Yeah, outside of here.
Brazil. Brazil's cool. I love Cape Town. That's a new one that kind of crept up on my list. Cape Town, South Africa, of course. And Peru. Lima, Peru was cool too. Amazing food. It's definitely something I want to explore more. I didn't get to explore as much as I wanted to when I was there. So South Africa and Peru, I would say, were the ones that I want to go back to and check out. Brazil is probably the one that is probably my favorite, but I go there a lot. So.
Okay, and how did you put this trip together, man? Was you just kind of scouting it out, and like did you kind of map it out to where you'll go here, then here, then here, and you kind of mapped it out that way, or just a spur of the moment?
Kinda, I did. Kinda, I was mapping it out like in a way like I knew like if I'm in South America, like I would go to South America. I'm like, all right, well I can hit Peru. I can go to DR from here. So it was kind of map out. And in Africa, I could do the African countries there, the countries that I wanted to hit. And yeah, I had it planned out. But sometimes certain stuff popped up and I'm like, all right, maybe we can go there. So I'll slide over there. But mostly it was mapped out. I kind of had an idea of where I wanted to go and how I kind of wanted to do it going through the tour or whatever.
Okay, so which country you like the least on your tour?
The least. Probably Tanzania. Just because the infrastructure isn't all the way there yet. They still got some roads to build, some pipes to lay down, some internet to structure, some power grids to fix. So that's really just because of the infrastructure thing. That's probably my least favorite country, but I do believe in probably the next 10 years it'll be way better, so I'll go back and enjoy it.
All right, Lucky. What country you would not go back to?
Tanzania.
Why?
Food not good. People like not really friendly. Like
They were asking y'all for money or something, like or beggars. Or
a lot. And when you go there, market look like India market.
India market.
Oh yeah.
We went to a little market out there. Crazy. That's the thing with traveling though. Sometimes when you go into certain countries that you know haven't fully developed or recently developing countries, you're gonna have those type of issues, and it's just a part of the game for real.
All right, which country was the most cost efficient?
Cost efficient?
As far as the Airbnb, The food.
Vietnam for sure. Vietnam probably is one of, if not the cheapest countries, cheapest cost of living in the entire world. Airbnb is very cheap. Food, very cheap. Massages, all that stuff, very cheap. Groceries, very cheap. So I'll say that Vietnam is probably the most cost-effective place with an infrastructure to be right now. And that's why a lot of people are heading over that way from places like Thailand. They're taking a lot of the tourism share from Thailand because of the fact that Vietnam is a booming economy that's starting to grow, but it's still very, very cheap compared to places like Thailand. Malaysia as well. So Malaysia is a similar thing to Vietnam. Very cheap Airbnb, very nice city, very nice infrastructure, but for a very low price. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what country has the most beautiful women that you saw outside of Brazil? Can't include Brazil though.
So you knew what I was gonna say. Outside of Brazil?
Yeah.
Outside of Brazil, maybe Kenya. Trying to think of everywhere I went. Cape Town, South Africa. South Africa.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
South Africa has some beautiful women. They have many different shades of women, similar to a Brazil, because that's kind of why I like Brazil, because of the different phenotypes you can get out there. You can get from really, really light to really, really dark, and everything in between, and still have very beautiful features. I think that's the same with South Africa. They have some of the best bodies. They have a lot of different phenotypes. You have the white girls that's South African, colored girls that's South African, which is a tribe within South Africa, the coloreds. Then you have, within that coloreds, it's a bigger group of people because there's Malay, Malaysian, there's all types of Asian mixes, and along with the indigenous people. Then you have the standard like chocolate, black, all that stuff as well. So I'll say South Africa overall, outside of Brazil, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like the vibe out there is like a nightlife, or
It's cool. I'll say that it's very similar to America. Like, I think that South Africa is the closest place that I've been to in America, because not only just how everything is set up, how everything looks, but I think their history is very similar to America's as well. Like, you know, we had slavery, they had apartheid, the same way we had civil rights movements, and all of it kind of set a course to where it kind of is the same type of place. You know what I'm saying? So it's a very American type of vibe. When I was in Cape Town, I felt kind of like a Los Angeles type of vibe. And ganja is legal in South Africa as well.
I did not know that.
It's like out here.
Okay.
Dispensaries everywhere. Weed is legal. It's beautiful though. If you didn't know, Cape Town was voted the most beautiful city on earth for like the last 2 years. So it's a very beautiful, but it does have a lot of American elements, you know. And also they have English speaking, just like the rest of Africa. So that gives it a plus as well.
Okay, what about the cost of living there? Is it relatively cheap like Kenya, or?
No. It's South Africa. Like I said, it's closer to America. So the prices are, you know what I'm saying, they up there. Especially if you're going in the high season, which is after November, like December, January, all those times. So what we would say winter in America is the summertime in South Africa. So the prices skyrocket. Now you can get you a lease if you want to do a long-term type of thing for maybe like $700 to $1,000 a month. But Airbnbs, you talking a month, you talking $2,000. Like the place I was staying in, for instance, it was like the rainiest, coldest part of the year. So I got it for a month for like $750, $760. That same Airbnb the next month was $2,300. Once it starts going into their high season, they would call it their summer. So it's definitely not cheap, especially not compared to South America or Southeast Asia or even East Africa. But, you know, you get what you pay for.
All right, so was there any like crazy incidents that you witnessed while you on your world tour?
Not really. I seen a chick get robbed. I seen some chicks get robbed in Brazil. Like the motorbike, like they didn't even see him coming. He rolled behind them real slow, snatched the bag and kept driving down the sidewalk. So I think that's the craziest thing I've seen.
Okay, okay. Any countries you would not return to?
No. But there's a place that I might not return to, like Zanzibar. I'll probably never go back to Zanzibar. Just because it really wasn't much to do out there. There's a bunch of people trying to sell you stuff. Like, they follow you down. Like, they'll follow you for blocks trying to sell you stuff in Zanzibar. So I particularly wouldn't go back to Zanzibar, but all the other places I went to, I definitely would go back to again, for sure.
And why Pattaya? Why do you choose to live in Pattaya out of all the other countries?
I think because, like Danny was saying when he walked up, like, I know people here, like, I got friends out here. I was here so long already, I just feel like my foot is already so implanted here that I just always come back. And not to mention, it's probably the cheapest place that foreigners go to that stay in Thailand. Because you go to Phuket, it's more expensive. Chiang Mai, it's about the same, but it's no beach and it's kind of boring. Samui, more expensive. Bangkok, you know, it's a lot of people out there. If you want to do Bangkok, that's cool. So many people out there, though. I don't like super big crowds the way that Bangkok has. I kind of prefer the more beach life. They have a beach here. The prices are very, very good for condos. You can get you a very nice modern condo for not a crazy amount of money. You can slide to Koh Larn, which is like a 10-20 minute ferry ride. You can go to Koh Chang, which is 3-4 hours on a speedboat. You can go to Hua Hin. You can go 2 hours to Bangkok and fly anywhere in Thailand. So it's like, not only is it cheapest, but it's also a very central location as well. You can move around Thailand very easy from this point too.
Okay, last question. So say if you got a 25-year-old sitting in Atlanta or some city, he's looking at your channel. You know, he's looking at Travelversity, seeing you move to different countries. What type of position or how would you give him advice to live a similar lifestyle as you?
At 25?
Yeah, 25.
Go to the Army. Go to the Army. That's the only way I could say to be able to do everything I'm doing. You have to go to the military, or second, be an English teacher. Those are the two fastest. From what I've observed through living overseas since I was 19, everybody, the 90 to 95% of the people that I've met that are expats are either veterans or they teach English. Now you got all these other things in between. You could do tech, you could do all that other stuff that may take you a lot longer to do. But the bulk of people, just from my observation, are either veterans or English teachers. Those are your fastest routes, I think. Now, you could do 4 years in the military if you're ready to give that up. But if you're ready to do it quick and you don't want to take that route, I say holla at Danny and do the English teaching thing. That's the smartest move, I think.
Okay, and what can they look for on your channel?
I just travel, man. I travel, I show as much as I can. I try to have a well-balanced channel. So I try to show nightlife. I try to show, you know, historical sites and tourist stuff. I try to show cultural stuff. I just try to give a well-balanced picture because I know everybody's not into the same thing. Everybody doesn't want to party, so I'll show you a bunch of other stuff. Some people want to see the party. Some people want to see the artifacts, the culture, the art. So I try to do all of that because it gives you a good balance of a country. And also, I'm into all of that. So it just so happens that I'm into a bunch of different things, and I know that people travel to see a bunch of different things. So that's what you can expect on my channel.
All right, man. Peace.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate it.
Attention, passport bros. Want to fund your travels while you're on the go? It's easier than ever. Earn cash through tips, paid posts, subscriptions, and affiliate links. All within our community. Multiple ways to stack your earnings. Track everything with our top-notch analytics dashboard. You'll always know what's coming in. Best part? You can withdraw your earnings straight to PayPal. Quick and easy. Sign up today, start earning, and fund those travels. Time to get paid, Passport Bro.